Is he alive?
Oh, yeah.
Yo, my fault. Technical difficulties.
We've got years of messages stored.
Cooper. Messages span 23 years.
I'm gonna go back to that part.
Oh, Grandpa.
Dang. Yeah, my bad, guys. Technical difficulties. Cool. Okay.
Would have buried you if you'd ever darkness. So, I guess letting you go. I don't know, wherever you are, Dad. I hope that you're at peace and bye.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Marq.
You son of a bitch. I never made one of these when you were still responding because I was so mad at you for leaving. And then when you went quiet, it seemed like I should live with that decision, and I have. But today's my birthday. And it's a special one because you told me you once told me that when you came back we might be the same age. And today I'm the age you were when you left. So it might be a real good time for you to come back.
Bro. Okay, so, yeah, but essentially, like, Matthew McConaughey in that one, he was with Anne Hathaway, was another fantastic actress, Anne Hathaway, by the way, but they had been gone, literally fighting the universe, trying to get information about time travel for years. And he was playing all of the recordings and everything from the beginning, and he just broke down. That was actually his first time seeing that, or seeing those, or at least the last one. I think that's not Emily Blunt, or whatever her name is. But yeah, dude, he just broke down. And if you haven't seen Interstellar, dude, fantastic movie, like chef's kiss movie. And that part made everybody cry. Like, I don't care who you are, bro. You were shedding tears, or at least felt it in your soul. It was like, dang, bro, he's gone for a while. Like a while. So, well, let's see if there's any more.
No, that's a bit of a problem. See, rumor has it, the Athenians have already turned you down. And if those philosophers and boy lovers found that kind of nerve, then...
We must be diplomatic.
And of course, Spartans have their reputation to consider.
Choose your next words carefully, Leonidas. They may be your last as king.
Madman. You're a madman.
Earth and water. But you'll find plenty of both down there.
No man. Persian or Greek, no man threatens a messenger.
You bring the crowns and heads of conquered kings to my city steps. You insult my queen. You threaten my people with slavery and death. Oh, I've chosen my words carefully, Persian. Perhaps you should have done the same.
This is blasphemy. This is madness.
Madness. This is Sparta!
Let's go! Bro, Gerard Butler, I mean, that's a famous kick if you've never seen that. 06, so some of you might not have, but amazing scene when it came out. We saw The Dark Knight. Yeah, it's one of the best ones. Psycho, that's pretty good. Low vulgar. Anyway, like, oh, there's a part 2? Shout out to my guy Terry for watching Scarface, but bro, classic scene.
You want to play games? Okay. I'll play with you. Come on. Okay. Do you want to play rough? Okay. No. Say hello to my little friend.
The grenade launcher?
Okay. God. Okay.
So, okay.
Huh? You want more? Okay. Your horse? God.
Oh, shot him in the back. Grenade launcher twice, bro.
Go on! Hello! How'd you like that? Huh? You fucking maricon! Eh? You think you can take me? You need a fucking army you're gonna take me! You hear? Come on! I take you out to fucking hell! Come on! Go to me! Okay! Who do you think you fucking with, man? I told him Montana! You fuck with me, you fucking with your man! I still tell it, huh? Come on! I take your fucking bullet! Go ahead, take your fucking bullet! You think you tell me we're better? Go ahead, your fucking bullet! Go ahead!
Wow, bro. Alright, first of all, Al Pacino, bro. Awesome. Clinic acting. But the crazy part about that movie is, in that scene, he was high out of his mind, bro. Like, literally. So, people would see that out of context and be like, why is he taking all those bullets? It's because he was on so many drugs, he couldn't feel anything. So he's like, oh, you want to mess with me? He's shooting, he's getting shot. He barely feels it. Obviously, he feels it. It's a gunshot wound, but he's so coked out of his mind. He's literally like, I could do anything. So when he gets shot in the back, that was like the head of the snake getting chopped off, bro. Amazing. Amazing, bro. I love these movies. I love them. But yeah, like, I wanted to let you guys know, like, there is a lot that goes into making a great scene, right? First, like, context. Literally context. Literally understanding, like, what's going on, paying attention to the dialogue, even the composition of the shot, all that good stuff. All that context, compositional context, I call it, will help you realize what scenes are truly visionary and truly innovative out of everything. Second, dude, performance. Like, and again, there's a litany of things that go into making a great scene or whatever, but if you can clearly communicate the feeling that the scene makes you have or that a performance makes you have, it's a great scene, dude. It's a great scene. I just showed you a bunch of them. And we kind of walked through what was going on, but like with Zendaya, with Matthew McConaughey, Al Pacino, they all made you feel it. Denzel Washington, how could I forget? Goated. But they all made you feel something in your chest, like literally, like gut-wrenching, heart-wrenching things, man. So I just want you guys to like understand like why a scene is good and why some of this stuff is called the best scenes of all time. Christian Bale and Heath Ledger, like literally, so you guys know moving forward, like this is why this made me feel this way. And if you can contextualize that to people, you're gonna start to have more knowledge about movies in general. But like, what makes a great scene, dude? It's awesome. Speaking of, let's try and haha, look at that guy. Let's look into some movie trailers, dude. I saw Vince Staples have one. I thought it was pretty good. Let's see. So the Vince Staples show, really awesome show. I love it. If you haven't seen season 1, go check it out. Like, but season 2 trailer drop, I just want to walk through with you guys. Like, I think he got, actually, he said, he tweeted himself. I think himself, he said he got Adam Sandler and Tyler Perry. Yeah, literally. Executive produced. Now, I'm not a fan of Tyler Perry, like, whatsoever, but that is huge to get 2 of those guys to back you and be like, hey, we'll put our resources and, like, movie minds behind what you're doing. Awesome. Awesome, dude. And Vince Staples has become, like, truthfully a GOAT to me. Low-key better than Jordan Peele, but we'll get to that in another episode. I just want to walk through with you guys what he's doing on here because it's incredible stuff.
You know what? I ain't even think about all the responsibility you got. I'm sure there's a lot of stress on you. First, the swap meet situation. Then, Uncle James. I don't even think I stopped to ask you how you feeling. Hello?
Whoa, Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, Jericho, Jericho.
Vince.
Vincent?
Vince who?
Vincent Staples.
My son is famous, okay?
Okay. You ain't shit.
Be careful what you say about my son.
Watch out, nephew.
I'm about to cut this fool.
Protect yourself, nephew.
Everybody not making it out of here alive.
Hell no.
This is the real deal.
You good?
I've been going through some things.
I was wondering if we could take a picture?
Of course, man.
Sick, thanks, King. I love your show. When is season 2 happening?
Let's go. Let's freaking go, bro. Dude, Vince is goated. Like, from what he portrays, literally, I don't know the guy, obviously, but supremely humble dude. So, he obviously deserves everything he's getting with his show and everything. Like, and it's inspirational, bro. But like, if you haven't seen the first season, it's very abstract if you don't know too much about like what's going on with the black community and everything like that. So it's a lot of like satirical commentary, but it's rooted in realism, which is what makes it awesome. I think this season, if I'm not mistaken, he's gonna be playing off of what he did in the last episode. In that last episode, he did kill somebody. But he was trying to get a loan from the bank too, and I think he got it because at the end he was on TV for a commercial, like in the show, for a cereal he was producing. So we'll see, man. We'll see what's going on. But dude, Vince, shout out to you, dude. I know you'll probably never see this, but if you do, like, dude, you're awesome. You're an inspiration to me. I think you're low key goated at making film, bro. Seriously, whether it's TV or movies. I could definitely take some inspiration and notes, dude. It's awesome. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Now You See Me, Now You Don't. The final installment, dude, of this great trilogy. If you guys don't know, it's about like magicians that are like truthfully doing magic tricks on the world and society and like robbing and stealing things. It's awesome. So I'm gonna take you guys through this one. I gotta like bookmark all these.
Wow. This room is where old relics go to their final resting place.
Yep. You were probably right, Thaddeus, but not before they have one last shot at glory.
What's going on here? Pretty good, but you should try to do things a little more slow.
Really?
Let your audience enjoy the real magic.
Okay, not bad.
Wow. I've never been great at poker, but is a diamond trumped by a heart?
Oh, there it is. Nice misdirection. But let's not forget what this is really about. Making a jewel disappear.
Let's see this one.
All right, keep your eye on the prize. Round and round they go. Where they stop, nobody knows. Good as gone.
Black art, tables rigged. Saw it when I came in.
Time for a clean escape.
Oh, yeah.
Where's he going?
I know what he's doing.
Jack in the box? That's a trick?
It's old stuff.
If I had known he was that easy to get rid of.
Not that easy.
Yeah, Jack.
Oh, okay. Enough of the warm-up act. Time for the headliner. I want you to think of one of these cards, but don't think of the one you think I want you to think of. Got one?
Yeah, I got one.
What was your card?
4 of hearts. Oh. Nice one, Professor. I'm impressed.
Hey, that whiskey is older than you.
Sorry, boss. So sorry. Look, you guys, I'm not gonna lie. This has been really cool. Really cool.
Go show 'em.
But, I think I just want to make it a little cooler.
Come on now, yeah.
There she goes.
No storm in China.
There we are. Beautiful.
Bro, like, they're tapping into something different. So I don't know where Mark Ruffalo is. That's the Incredible Hulk, for those who don't know. But like, they're definitely gonna spaz with that movie. I cannot wait. If you haven't seen the first one, absolute classic. The second one, I don't think they got Isla Fisher, so I don't know how they're gonna write her back into the movie. It's not that the other lady didn't do great, but Isla Fisher's just you know what I mean. But that's gonna be awesome. There's a couple more. Wicked did him. Yeah, Wicked for Good. Yeah, this one. If you haven't seen the first Wicked movie, stop what you're doing, go watch it. It's like 3 hours, but it's like theater really. Me and my wife are gonna go see it. Hey, but yeah, like awesome movie. Ariana Grande, awesome. I don't want to mess up the other lady's name, so I'm gonna look it up real quick. Yeah, Cynthia Erivo. Yeah, she's awesome in it. Jeff Goldblum's in it. Michelle Yeoh. Yeah, bro. Like, it's one of the movies where you're like, okay, I gotta tap in. I'm watching a film. Forgot Peter Dinklage is in it. Yeah, he's not a main character, but awesome. Yeah, let's watch this one.
Alpha Throp, I know you're out here. Just come in before the monkeys spot you.
There's no going back. This is between us, the wizard, and I.
The Wicked Witch can't elude us forever. Not with Prince Fiero and his squadron hot on her trail.
No good deed goes unpunished. That's my creed.
The wonderful Wizard of Oz. No one believed in you more than I did.
Alphaba. They're coming for you.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason. I know I'm who I am today because I knew you.
Think of what we could do together.
Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun. Like a seed drop by a skybird in a distant world. Who can say if I've been changed for the better?
Bring me the broom of the Wicked Witch of the West.
For a while there, I thought you changed.
I have changed.
It's time for both of us
To fly!
Because I knew you.
You're the only friend I ever had.
Because I knew you.
And I've had so many friends.
I have been changed for good.
But only one that mattered.
I'm off to see the wizard.
Let's go, bro. Let's freaking go. Yo, yeah. You guys, all this stuff is, let me enlarge the screen. All this stuff is coming out this year. I know you guys remember 2020, 2021, 2022 when nothing was coming out and they were on strike. You know, all the AI stuff is going on, but Hollywood, it might be dying, but they're putting out some heat, you know, in that last hurrah. You know what I mean? We'll see what's going on like 10, 15, 20 years from now. But at the same time, dude, they're going kind of crazy. Going kind of crazy this year. Let me pull this up here because I do want to talk about this before we go. Bro. Bro, you gotta understand. You have to understand this, bro. If you haven't seen this, again, I stop what you're doing and watch the hunting mark. Literally watch it. Where I'm pointing to it there, watch it.
The truth will prevail.
Literally.
What brings you to East Texas?
I guess I live here now.
Oh, well, welcome.
Thanks.
I walk up feeling like a creep. So hot.
I'm not good with Texas people.
Sophie, it is my boss. You're gonna be fine.
Last night, you shook my hand in the end.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, well, go on. I won't look.
I just apparently need his Xanax.
Oh. Well, I think this party just got a whole lot better.
Ladies, Sophie's here.
Hi, girl.
A new girl.
Sophie just moved here from Boston.
Cambridge, actually, just across the river. It's where Harvard is.
Right.
1, 2, 3.
Paul. Just you and the guy working together.
Doesn't that just feel so nice and cool?
If it stays hot like this, the boys are going to be running. And it is our civic duty to bag some of them. You can do it. You're ready. Thanks for inviting me. Oh, honey, the night ain't over yet. We're gonna be besties.
Sure you don't want to try it?
I can't.
I won't tell if you won't.
What is that?
Someone order a pizza?
Trust me.
You have no idea what these people are capable of.
Well, do you have any suspects?
They tell me that I've got to sell my soul. So I
Who needs you to come down to the station with us?
and rock and roll.
You people think that you can just do whatever you want. The truth is gonna come out. You can't lie to God.
But I won't.
What are you sending encrypted messages for?
I don't need no devil's games. What game you think I'm
We all have shit we don't want advertised.
I won't go.
If police ask,
Never know my name.
it was just us here that night.
Down at Crossroads, down at Crossroads, down at Crossroads. Let truth be shown. Down at
We're living in a dangerous world. Among dangerous people.
down at the crossroads.
Bro. Okay. Listen, dude. Listen, hold on. Let me pull this up. Because I need you to feel this with me. Bro. So this show, The Hunting Wives, it was cool. Like, you know what I mean? You're scrolling through Netflix or whatever, and you see, the marketing for it through the thumbnail. And you're like, this is kind of girly. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. So for months, like literally, like probably a full 8 weeks, I was like skipping past it. I was like, I watched something I've already watched, comfort movie or show or whatever, or try something new even. For whatever reason, and this is how I know God is real, like he just literally nudged me to watch it, right? I was like, bro, this is good. Like, what the heck? Like, yeah, I'm looking at the trailer and everything, and I'm like, okay, they're talking about some stuff that I could get with, Lo and behold, dude, I turn on this movie, or turn on this show. It's, like 10 episodes, I think, 8, 10 episodes, whatever. Netflix is, like, shortening the seasons, which I enjoy. Bro, when I tell you, like, it blew my mind how good this show was. It was a book originally. Like most of the good things that we see and that we're watching come from books and everything, even Wicked. So, but like, I was blown away at how good this stuff was. Margot, literally, Malin Akerman, fantastico in that. You know what I mean? I'm like, she executed Margot so well, you can't hate her. Like, you literally can't be like, man, like, she sucks and it sucks that she did that thing. It's like, no, like, she was honestly that awesome to where you're like, I can't even hate on what she's doing because everybody is complicit. You know what I mean? Like, literally everybody you see here is complicit in what she's doing. And it's like, you're a master manipulator. You're like a top tier negotiator. Now she was using like sex for a lot of it. You know what I mean? It's not kid friendly. I would not recommend watching it with like young children at all, or even teenagers. Like, it's just completely raunchy. There'd just be a lot of explaining you would have to do. But if you have a girlfriend or a spouse, dude, it is freaking interesting. I love it. So the whole cast was casted perfectly. Like, I can't even explain like how good it was. Like, you literally just have to watch it. But Brittany Snow, amazing. You know what I mean? I know these people's names because I'm looking at them right now. But again, you don't have to know how famous they are or what they've been in, like, to enjoy this one. They literally entrench you into what East Texas is what it's all about. I think East Texas is like Republican Christian, you know what I mean? But if you're into it, like they literally keep God at the center of what's going on. Like they question their morality, they question their religion. Some of the stuff is happening in the church, and you're like, bro, like if you weren't hip to church drama, you'd be like, this stuff really happens sometimes. And it's like, yeah, unfortunately, like these mega churches, they get real raunchy, dude. Like it was supremely amazing, and I can't wait till season 2. I think season 2 comes out in the spring, but like, and again, I'm gonna circle back to this once I get somebody who's watched it, who's willing to like jump on camera with me, or at least on a podcast and talk about it, because it's worth the deep dive. Seriously, like it's freaking nuts. It's freaking nuts, and I'm just encouraging everybody to watch it again, because it was mind-boggling how good it was. And then my wife was like, yeah, it's a book, like I'm gonna go get it. After we watched it, she immediately put it on hold, and you couldn't get it nowhere, so she had to wait a week or two. But she's reading the book now, and she's gonna clue me in like on what was actually happening, so we can like determine what the differences are and what artistic license they actually took. But yeah, man, dude, watch The Hunting Wives. This is not an ad. Netflix doesn't pay me. They will soon though, at some point. Like, don't worry about if you're a dude. Don't worry about if it's girly or not. It's not, bro. Like, find your favorite like girlfriend, or find your favorite friend that's a woman, and like literally sit down and just binge it, dude. Or watch one episode at a time. I don't know how you consume things nowadays, but like, it is 100% worth it. Speaking of worth it, hold on, dude. Speaking of worth it. There's another one I gotta show you guys that is just as smacked. 100% just as smacked. Bro, Netflix is kind of hitting these like gay and lesbian shows out of the park. I'm not gonna lie.
In the hills and valleys, there is a place where your teenager can grow and thrive. My name is Evelyn Wade. I'm the lead youth counselor here at Tall Pines Academy. We use groundbreaking therapeutic techniques to solve the problem of adolescence.
I know moving back to your hometown wasn't exactly our plan.
We deserve this for us and our baby.
This is Tall Pines. Not a whole lot happens around here.
We have a minor unidentified. I can't go back. When you went to the academy, how intense was it?
Evelyn likes to be involved.
Midnight, one more night without sleeping.
You've got questions. I hope taking a peek into what we do has helped.
What? Exactly.
Self-reflection.
Green door, was that secret you're keeping?
You're my best friend. I'm worried Evelyn has gotten to your head.
Who would like to run their anger?
This place is bad, dude.
They're doing behind the green door.
Something is off about this town.
We need out now.
Children go in. Something else comes out.
Soon it'll be like it never happened.
Want to play a game?
18 missing kids. She's the root cause of all of this.
The only way out of here is through that door. I can't wait for you to meet the new you.
Bro, I'm telling you, they are hitting these out of the park this year. I don't know what's going on at Netflix, but they're like, all right, let's stop playing around. First of all, I binged this in like 2 days with my wife. You know what I mean? Like, literally, bro, I can't understand why this stuff gets so much hate. Like, I really can't. Like, you go on Netflix after, or Netflix, duh. You go on Twitter, you go on Instagram after or whatever. They're like, Netflix, this, that, and the third. All this gay stuff, we don't need to see it. Why are girls kissing each other, this, that, and the third? Shut up. shut up. And I get it. I get it. Trust me. I am a Christian man. You know what I mean? I don't agree with none of that lifestyle. You know what I mean? It's not that I hate LGBTQ or nothing like that. Bro. Trust me, if anybody knows, you can ask my friends. Like, we're trying to like preach like a sobering lifestyle, and none of the last two shows I showed you do that, right? At the same time, let it be art. Like Mae Martin, she's a comedian, right? And I had no clue who she was before this. Never seen her before in anything, right? When I see that somebody takes the time to not only write the story, to not only direct the story, but to star in it as well, I'm like, okay, you have enough faith in yourself to put everything on the line for this one project. Not only that, Netflix has the faith in you to do the same thing. And the fact that people can't like understand that, yeah, you don't have to agree with something for it to be impactful and powerful, like to you specifically, is the exact problem that's wrong with our society. Anyway, after my soliloquy, back to this miniseries. It literally went number 2 or number 1 on Netflix, just like the Honeywives did. The Honeywives was absolutely number 1, right? Wayward was like number 2 or number 1. The amount of cockamamie BS that goes on into this show is worth talking about in a deep dive too. Again, somebody who's watched this, I'm gonna get them on here with me so we can just bounce this stuff off each other, because I'm like big picture. I can see the overall stuff that's going on with like distribution, with the concepts that they're throwing at us and throwing at society and feeding us. You know what I mean? They're cookie, breadcrumb, and a spoon feeding us to certain things. You know, but the people that can like take you through the details and the episodes and everything like that, I'm getting them on here. Because the stuff, I can't remember it all. I can remember the certain points, but I don't want to spoil this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, and there will be spoiler alerts if I like have to talk about something. But the amount of time and effort that they put into these things should be celebrated and highlighted and talked about in depth. That's why I'm gonna go get somebody, right? Everybody on this show deserves some sort of standing ovation or round of applause. Toni Collette, she Academy Award winner or something like that. I had no clue who she was until I watched this. When I tell you she was legitimately scary, like, it wasn't like a slasher, kill, scary. It wasn't that type of jump scary, right? It was like, no, something's wrong with this person. Like, in real life. Literally, I was thinking, like, if this person was in my life, not only would I try and hurt them for being around my family and doing what she's doing, not only would I put a restraining order on this person, I'm going to go out of my way to make sure that they feel my pain. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's what the entire show was like trying to get us to see, is like how people hurt people, but on like a corporate, like educational level. Dude, it's freaking nuts. Like the school that she curated, and again, everybody is literally doing what she's saying, and this whole town, this whole institution is built around this lady. So it's a cult, right? But the type of cult it is like A24 level type of work, bro. Like, it's like, oh, this is, the deeper you get into it, it's like, oh, this is all a ploy. Like, oh, everybody in here is faking this stuff. Oh, like, this is why they're actually bringing you back and showing you all this stuff that's going on, not only present day, but back in time. Like, there's something deeper going on. And, like, I just hope to God, like, especially with this show, that Netflix pays zero attention to what the audience is saying. Like, don't do it. Literally don't do it. I'm begging of you, don't do it. Because the people who actually like enjoy film and TV at a deep level, not just regular consumers that are turning it on, not the numbers that they're going for. The people that like genuinely can give you a contextual opinion have nothing bad to say about this. Maybe like the ending was kind of smacked. Like we'll get into that in the deeper dive episodes. But like, I can't believe that a studio sees something get put out, sees the backlash of it, and is like, okay, we're gonna move away from that. The thing is, like, I was hoping to God, because I didn't see the number 2 in TV or number 2 in movies when it came on, but like, after people started talking about it at a large scale, it immediately shot up to number 2 in TV and movies. And I was like, hopefully they keep rage baiting people in this way to where they'll actually start to understand and appreciate what's going on. Like, because Mae Martin, fantastico, dude. You get a standing ovation from me. Like, claps in the chat for sure. Everybody, Sarah Gadon, Olivia Allen Lynn, beautiful in this movie, or in this series. That's the thing too, like, these freaking miniseries, bro. I know, like, with Stranger Things and everything, they're doing like 90-minute episodes. Game of Thrones, they were doing like 60, 90-minute episodes in the last season. These 1 hour freaking miniseries, 8 episodes, like installments, they feel like movies. Even Vince Staples, dude. That stuff feels like a legitimate continuation of one project. It's freaking amazing. And I would really love to sit there and talk to Mae Martin and talk to Vince Staples about how they go about writing it episodically, because they could have easily put this into a 2.5-hour movie and it would have hit just the same. They probably would have actually got to dive in deeper into some of the actual, like, occultness that was going on. So, dude, brava, Mae Martin. And I cannot wait till they bring this one back. And I'm praying to God Almighty that they do, because people need to see art like this. I don't care if it's freaking LGBTQ plus affirmative or whatever. Who cares? Because when we do the same thing with Christian art and Christian movies, people are like, bro, why are you throwing God in my face? Why? It's like, because the stuff needs to be talked about on a large scale. Like, and if we can do it for the things of God, we can do it for secular art as well. Like, you know what I mean? And like, Christian art, Christian TV, Christian movies is definitely getting better, but we shouldn't be super radical to the point to where we can't watch something that's actually good. Now, if you can't watch, like, if it actually offends you, some of the stuff they're doing, don't watch it, right? Like, seriously, even with the Hunting Wives. And there was a lot of heterosexuality in that, but if any of that stuff, like, offends you, anything, right, don't watch it, just turn it off. But to go online and be like, yeah, they shouldn't make this, I hate that Netflix keeps putting out all this gay stuff. Who are you? Like, A, you're not in movies. A, you wouldn't even know where to start if somebody gave you the funding to do this. B, you have nothing written. C, you're buying their popcorn. You're buying their product by having a subscription anyway. You already lost. Like, bro, literally start becoming a tastemaker and actually give us an opinion on why you don't like something. Not just because it's gay, not just because a woman did it, not just because it's super Christian or whatever. Literally freaking formulate an actual artistic opinion, and then we'll start respecting what you're saying. And I just hope to God that Netflix and Tubi and HBO Max and all these other platforms, Disney Plus, I hope they're just not looking at these comments and like, yeah, this sucked, and they're putting millions of dollars into things like that when they could be giving it back or giving it to new opportunities in actual original movies, or giving it to a charity. You know what I mean? Anything. Don't put all these millions into this stuff and hundreds of thousands of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars just for like 200,000 people to say it sucks when 1 million people actually like it. You know what I mean? That means 1.2 million people actually watched it, and you should really consider looking at what the actual movie and TV series is doing, bro. So anyway, whatever. Oh, let's look this up, because there's one that I gotta talk about. That was disappointing, man. I'm not gonna lie. Although I did appreciate the concept of this movie, and I'm showing you the trailer. right? I appreciate the concept of this movie, but I just have a different take on what it is, man. Bro, when I saw this movie, I never mind. Just let's watch it together.
Action! Submission! There is no higher service!
Bruh.
Action! Submission! There is no higher service!
The address you wanted?
Thanks, MG.
Honey, right? Love those click-clacking heels.
Honey O'Donoghue, to what do we owe the honor?
Can you tell me about this woman, Mia Novotny?
She got stabbed and stuffed in the car, I guess.
In the cool of the evening when everything is getting kind of groovy.
Only when we submit to the will of God do we serve him. Hector, not in the sacristy.
You call me up and ask me, would I like to go with you and see a movie?
The French, they're not happy.
Who's not happy?
First I say no, I got some plans for tonight.
Honey O'Donoghue, I ain't seen you in a minute.
Mia Novotny. Are you aware of any trouble she was in?
Will she owe you money?
She was afraid of something the cops couldn't help her with. I said I'd help.
Cops said it was an accident.
That was from her church in town.
She never wore that in the house. You'll neither.
Why is a private investigator looking into a traffic fatality?
What can you tell me about?
Do you drink?
Heavily, it's a point of pride.
Should you and I discuss this over a drink?
Tuesdays I dry out.
Today's Wednesday.
Today is Tuesday.
Spooky.
Action! Duty! Submission! There is no higher service!
I help people, Miss O'Donoghue. I see a need and I fill it.
You see a need and you exploit it.
This is God's punishment.
And his will be done.
Can you help me?
Yeah.
You're fascinating.
And you haven't even seen the riddle tattooed on my ass.
Love is kind of crazy with a spooky little boy like you.
All right, bro. So let's talk. Like, let's genuinely talk here. I had so much confidence that this movie was gonna be freaking awesome. And again, when I say that, it's not that it wasn't shot well. It's not that the actors weren't great in it. It's not that everybody wasn't like beautiful at what they were doing, right? It just didn't hit for me personally. Here's why. Like, and again, this is a spoiler alert. First of all, Chris Evans, possibly the biggest draw. Not possibly. He's literally Captain America, right? Like the original Captain America in the new Marvel movies or whatever. He just wasn't in the movie like that, bro. And I was like, you gotta kind of use him. You know what I mean? And the scenes he was in, he was great. Like he's a great actor, right? I feel like they just could have utilized it more. And again, this isn't somebody who's just a critic, right? I'm actively trying to produce TV, movies, podcasts, right? Actively, like, please, I can't wait till I get on. You know what I mean? At the same time, I feel like he excelled in the scenes he was in because that's what he does. At the same time, I know for a fact they filmed more. I know for a fact they did. And it's like, where was he? The whole time in the movie, I'm like, please, can we get more of Chris Evans? Like, even at the end of the movie, like, again, spoiler alert, when he dies, right? Like, I was like, dude, is that it? Are we not gonna like see how evil he actually is? Like, in the movie, he was literally using God's name to push his cult, right? Which is not new, right? We've seen this a bunch of times, right? Charismatic, handsome guy tries to use God's name to get girls or whatever, and push drugs, right? He was doing that to a T. Like, I mean, he had everybody wearing the robes and everything like that. And I'm like, he's kind of spitting. Like, when he was talking about God, he was kind of spitting, which is, the Bible does say, watch out for wolves in sheep's clothing and watch out for false prophets. He was definitely one of those, right? But, like, he was so good in the movie, when his time on screen ended, I was like, is that it? Like, are we not going to get more? Like, what the heck? And it was just completely disappointing, man. I didn't understand, like, why we couldn't see how actually evil he was. And again, budget cuts, time cuts, like, there's probably several cuts of the film where he actually did more deleted scenes or whatever. We may never know. You know what I mean? But that's really what made the movie subpar to me personally. Now, you could love this movie, and I do love what they were trying to do. Like, I really don't hate a movie. I can't hate it, right? Because they got it off. Every movie that gets made and put out is a miracle. Every TV show that gets re-up for a new season or even gets a pilot season, miracle, right? Because this stuff is so hard to coordinate hundreds of people on a set, let alone the thousands of people it takes in the distribution and the marketing and the media. And so when it gets distilled to us, we're seeing the culmination of years of work sometimes, right? So bravo to them, by Ethan Coen. I forgot who wrote it, but Ethan Coen wrote it. But I don't want to discredit the lady that wrote it too. But it just didn't hit like it should for me. Again, The Hunting Wives, 100% hit. You know what I mean? And we'll talk about the difference between like how movies are written versus how TV is written. But like The Hunting Wives, Wayward, Honey Don't, all cultish movies, all LGBTQ plus like type of vibe or whatever. And this one, I was just like, I don't know what it was. It just didn't have that certain gestalt behind it that makes Wayward and makes The Hunting Wives hit. Again, the same elements: cult movies, LGBTQ, like lead roles, beautiful actresses, charismatic leaders, all the stuff you need. Funny parts too. They even had Charlie Day in there. I love Charlie from It's Always Sunny. But he was a comedic relief, and it just didn't hit like it should. Charlie Day was amazing. Margaret Qualley, I love her. Amazing. Aubrey Plaza, amazing. Right? These people were great. And I'm not saying they were doing bad. It just might have been something in the edit or something that wasn't fully realized or resolved in the plot, in the writing to me, that didn't hit. Right? Like, Margaret, she did great as the lead, and like I feel like the movie, from what they were trying to convey, she did it. She was like the lesbian character that was a private investigator, really recluse, but she has a wild side too, right? Aubrey Plaza, she's like known as like the deadpan, serious type of actress or whatever, but it's like dry comedy, funny. You know, she even had that one monologue or dialogue with why can't I think of her name? The girl that plays Wednesday Addams. That's gonna kill me. Jenna Ortega. That was funny, right? So they have that deadpan, like dry comedy humor, but that can get serious too. Their relationship in the movie, fantastic. Like, I thought they depicted everything well, right? Even the French lady Lara Bova, she did awesome, right? It just didn't resolve how I thought it should. Like, I don't know. That might just be me wanting to get more spiritual and religious about it. Because, like, with The Hunting Wives, with Wayward, you see the actual evil manifesting itself. You know what I mean? But with Chris Evans as the cult leader, he was just cool. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's the evil part. He was cool, and, like, people were actually trying to get God, and people were dying because whatever drugs he had them on or whatever abuse they were going through, and they just couldn't talk about it. But, like, show us the three-headed snake, bro. Show us what's actually unnatural about what's going on. Yeah, there was, like, crude sex scenes in this, too. Like, if you want to get into that, like, should a church leader be having sex with his like following or whatever? No, right? Obviously not. I'm not condoning that, but like, that wasn't like the truly evil part to me. Even though the Bible says like sexual immorality, like you won't inherit the kingdom of God from it, like at all. Like at the same time, I feel like there just could have been more. Like he could have had like a monologue or a scene where he like truthfully got angry with what was going on, right? You know what I mean? It just didn't. It didn't like cultivate that for me, and that's okay. You know, and I still watch the movie. Like I don't come on the show to bash things, right? Like I actually consume this stuff, and I'm trying to make stuff at this level where people love it or not. So I'm gonna, everything I'm watching and showing, I'm encouraging people to watch because the stuff is good to somebody. It was good to me. Like a lot of the elements were good. Like again, like I was saying earlier, if you genuinely like love the art of TV and film and producing shows and everything like that, watch it. Like because you, even if it's like a cheesy, completely bad movie, there's still something good you can pull from it. Just wait till we get into the Christmas movies I've been watching, right? Like, but still, like, make sure that you're actually consuming this with your tastemaker hat on, you know. And I'm not doing this from somebody that's not trying to make this stuff at a high level like they are. So you could say it's hate or whatever, but I'm genuinely just like, yo, I love this stuff so much that I want to talk about it at a deep level. And this one just didn't hit for me. Like, you know what I mean? And yeah, no, they're talking about it even being a sequel. This one doesn't need a sequel. It can be a standalone movie, and they just need to move on. And if they could get the same cast and crew together and do something different, and it would slap because they could take this movie and be like, okay, we didn't resolve these things, or we didn't show these things to really push it. You know what I mean? It just wasn't like a super memorable experience. The end was like with Margaret Qualley and Aubrey Plaza. Their scenes amazing, like memorable for sure. But like the actual head of the snake, the actual evil person, wasn't really that evil. And with the hunting wives with Wayward, the people that are evil, like we see it. Like even if they didn't show the head of the snake and like pull the cover up and reveal the ugly devilish face or whatever, like theoretically, we could feel it and see it, and that's what made those hit. Now, those are TV shows compared to a movie. We'll get into that. But again, the feeling wasn't the same. All right, it's whatever, man. So, yeah, if you got a different take on it, definitely let me know. Definitely hit me up. But let me know if you guys love this type of stuff. If not, I'm going to keep doing it anyway. Dude, I love doing it. And let me know if there's certain things you want me to watch or consume, like, or even talk. It doesn't have to be movie or TV related, but we can like definitely dive into it. But the basis of is for it to be movie, TV, film production related. You know, we won't do that every time because I want to definitely diversify. But like most of the time, like 3 out of every 4 episodes, we'll be talking about TV, movies, and everything like that. So I love it. I gotta go home. It's early, so I gotta go see my wife, man. Like, she's probably like, where's this guy at? You know what I mean? But at the same time, dude, I love you. You guys know where to find me at 1mm Marq. You know, my limited videos. Go look up at VIDIOHS pretty much anywhere on YouTube and on X. It'll come up. On Instagram, it's at 0 videos, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Or at VVIDOH or IDIOHS. And then on TikTok, it's at videos. But yeah, man, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And whoever's watching this, definitely hit me up if you want to be on the show and talk. We can schedule it out to talk about whatever you want. I'll be sure to watch it. It'll be amazing. I love you. Thank you, God, for this opportunity. Like, seriously, man, he's the greatest. And we'll talk about that too. But, all right, guys, see ya. Hold on, let me put this in the... So she knows. So she knows I love her. All right, guys.